To the stream. We're gonna continue more now with Final Fantasy 14. So I'm gonna probably be less talkative on the microphone now because it's quite late. But anyway, enjoy the stream and yep, sit back and enjoy. Okay, so they're gonna bring the note to Sid at the Ironworks. Okay. So that's in Rising Stone and Madonna. Let's go. Okay, Rising Stones. Rising Stones. Large low bond presence detected. What? Low bond? I'm pleased to see your mission was a success and in no small part due to the bonanza. I take it you have news to share, so do I. Girls back too, I wonder what was decided at the council. Okay, so the rest are still outside, I guess. Wonderful news. Tataru contacted Sid on our behalf and he's on his way here even as we speak. While we wait, I should like very much to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Will you be so kind, Krill? Okay. As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to recent events in Galaman. According to intelligence from our Domain allies, the war of succession rages on and the Empire remains without a leader. According to intelligence from our Domain allies, amidst the chaos, the Imperial legions in the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. Of greatest concern to us is that a legion aligned with Lord Nava. It appears they have received substantial financial backing from House Brutus. House Brutus, that's the one that is the Asahi, the new ASEAN guy is also possessing the body. This is the one who took in Yotsuyu and Asahi. This bodes well. Xander's movements meanwhile remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Tancred and Urenga will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Until such time as they do, the Allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere in the conflict, and so, thanks in part to the Imperial withdrawal from Giblit, they have decided to turn their attention to the primal problem once more. There is a primal? Working with friendly factions among the Beast Tribe, they hold reopen dialogue and explore new venues for peace. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of a decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The Limonzans, in particular, struggle in their efforts, and Alphanaut and Y'shtola have been called upon to aid them. So long as we are dealing with the tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we develop a treatment for tempering, then anything is possible. Which is why we must succeed. Yeah, Alice will make the tempering undone. And on that cheery note, why not make yourself comfortable in Dawn's respite? I'll sure sit in as soon as he arrives. I wish they allow us to customize the Rising Stones in our own manner. I don't understand you took a little trip to Aziz La. Raham made himself useful, I trust. We've made the respite cozier than ever, you're gonna love it. Oh, they updated. Let's see. Okay, let's see. See at long last. As important as Gabu is to me, I know only too well how much more is at stake here. A cure could change the whole world. Warning, His Highness is exhibiting elevated blood pressure. He's feeling stressed from eating seed. What the heck? I think Sid is quite surprised to see him as well, freed from the Crystal Tower. Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we've had our hands full. Yeah, on restoration and stuff as well, and the wall repair. Oh, I would have been had you not fulfilled. I still struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they ever did. Well, treatment for temporary, and for the next step we need to find the password to this Allergan's report. Just so with nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever and still not guess correctly and thus return to you. Well, I'd love to say that we could help you also. I will. Once suitably configured a magic deck terminal should make short work of that path. Oh, okay. Cool, they can hack the password. I think I can rely on you. Now anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tombstone from Rembrandt and it contains an Allergan dictionary. Good thinking. I will transfer the information to a terminal and set it to work right away. Oh, so they're going to set up a terminal right here. Looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. The password is freedom. Giuda. Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do the honors, Your Highness? I would, really. Raha is royalty. Note, open the report entitled Equinox Corruption and Overview, Password Freedom. Password accepted. Opening report. So this is elegant. This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to the alteration of the adder of the soul. Hey, that's me. Right. Said adder ordinarily exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than another. Okay. But when a subject is exposed to the adder of an icon, this changes. Their soul takes on the properties of the entity in question. Also, if it's Ifrit, they kind of like Sephiroth. By way of an example, exposure to the adder of the fiend Sephiroth would cause the subject's adder to become aligned with the element of Earth. Oh, because of the Earth elemental. As a consequence, the subject will attain heightened affinity with Earth-expected magics as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure will further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh. So it becomes like a golem. Oh, okay. They get overcome by the elemental changes. The changes undergone by the subjects are not solely attributed to the elemental alignment, however. Further testing has determined that the subject's soul become umbrally charged or stagnant during the process. Okay. This stagnation of the soul has the effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, the thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. This manner do the corrupted becomes worshipper of the icon, their prayers serving to further empower the entity. Having discerned the mechanism of iconic corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effect, an endeavor in which we were successful at great cost. In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good men and women, all fell victim to corruption. In accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Amon. Though I knew it would be fruitless, I protested the decision, and for my impertinence, I would have been stripped of rank and title and would shortly be expelled from this facility. In all likelihood, this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I recorded it in hope that one day someone will undertake to do that which I could not, find a cure for victims of iconic corruption. And recording. Huh. So if not even Alagans were able to find a cure, or rather were not given the chance to do so, one cannot help but wonder what motivated Lord Amon's decision. So if we use the table of elements, right, if we use the element in direct opposition of it should return the body to balance, right? More importantly, this confirms that extinction of the soul is indeed a problem, and Angelo can remedy that. True, and yet we simply to reanimate a tempered soul. I fear it would do not diminish the individual's fanatical faith. Indeed, it may well intensify it. We would somehow need to suppress the primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or reason them ever remaining his trial. If only we could make them remember who they were. So, but of course, memory transference. The process has the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation, that is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to tampering. Though this restoring sense of self, we could theoretically drown out the incitements of false faith which had come to dominate an individual's thoughts. I see, the theory seems sound. Our experience treating the light corrupted would help us to identify suitable memories for reanimation. But are you confident you can adapt memory transference as required? I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home, culminating in literal bloodletting. They did, you are right. Despite my best effort, I could not recreate the mechanisms, and I concede that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for a cure. Then perhaps it's better that we consider another approach. Your doubts are understandable, but this time I believe we have a reason to be confident. You see, notes such as this were built with the ability to simulate magics, which leads me to believe that it may be capable of performing simulations of transference techniques. If so, we would be able to conduct years' worth of tests within the space of a few days. In theory, it would be no different from how we identified the password. But it would take more calculating power, a lot more. I honestly couldn't say whether our equipment would be up to the task. Tell me, why do you suppose Owen locked his report behind that password? To keep it from prying eyes, of course, why else? Wait, a password that could be guessed by anyone with leisure in a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. Though he wanted his report to be seen by those who strive for freedom. And not unlike the members of a certain distinguishable engineering collective, I believe their motto was freedom through technology. You kind of like blackmail Sid to like figuring this out as well. You to run out as many Magitech terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop. Right away, Chief. So they're gonna make like some quantum PC. Things are about to get busy. Very busy. Suffice it to say, I shall be of some whatever help I can. All those magic text terminals won't come cheap. Shut up, Tataru. Some things you shouldn't put a price on. As with our first foray into the labyrinth of the ancients, we seek to venture into the unknown, and in order to succeed, we require not only knowledge and preparation, but daring besides, just like old times. We're getting there, one step at a time. Let's do this. Right, well, Grahatia and I configure the terminals. I want the rest of you to procure supplies. Namely, ceruleum to fuel the terminals and ice shards to keep them cool. The more we have of both, the better. These ice shards to me, I'll run up some ventures and go on a gathering spree. In that case, I'll try keeping Alice with the ceruleum. Here's a promissoral note for each of you. I think you're supposed to find it at the North Tanalan, if I'm not wrong. Take them to the Sky Steel Manufactory in Ishgard and the Ceruleum Processing Plant in Tanalan. Yeah. The people there will give you what you need. Okay. Yours is a well-known place in the Holy See, I believe. It's all the same to you. I'll head to Tanalan. Okay, I guess we're going to Ishgard then. We shall see to it the terminals are ready by the time we return. If Alice bound for the ceruleum processing plant, you want to take yourself to the Sky Steel manufactory. Off you go now. Okay, so where are the rest? What about the other than where's Ishtola and the rest? Any report from you, Roy? No, thank you and Aringa are off to Old Galima and keep them for information flowing freely. Okay, so he's still doing that. And what does Tataru have to say? The workshop hasn't been used for a while. I have to give it a good clean. Okay. So she's gonna clean up and polish up stuff here. And we need to go to Ishgard. So let's teleport to Ishgard then. Let's see, Sky Steel Manufactory is here, so it's near the Sky Steel Manufactory. You stand in Sky Steel Manufactory, what is it you require? Here's Ironworks promissory note. Issued by Garlon Ironworks, a promissory note is intended for the purchase quantity of ceruleum specified there. Okay, let's see how many we can get. So you are after ceruleum. In that case, please present a note to our engineer at airship landing. He shall be glad to assist you. Airship landing. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Airship landing. Where is that? That should be up in the pillars. First one is lithium. Are you serious? What the fudge? Okay, banning a lot of Twitch bots today. It's getting annoying though. Okay, Sky Steel Engineer. Let's see. Ceruleum, you come to the right man. Fair warning though, the price has shot up on account of uncertainty with the Empire, so I hope you have gotten a coin. Are you still making business with the Empire? Well now, a promissory note from Ironworks. I don't see many of these, but not that is a problem, it's as good as gold to me. Huh. I guess they're like kind of a VIP.
カ国会議では会えなかったが、まさかここで君と再会できるとはな。
Oh, they were Alamico. Oh yeah, they just came back from the Alliance meeting, right?
すでに聞いているかもしれないが、各名士たちはそれぞれ新たな蛮神対策に乗り出しているのだ。我がイシュガルトもバヌバヌ族の長老をお招きして
Oh, the Vanu.
今後の対応を話し合うところだよ。
Oh, they finally invited the beast tribes into the city. Nice.
帝国との戦いも最終局面を迎えようとしている今、
Estinians,
エスティニアン
lands.
の力も借りたいところだが、相変わらず根なし草でなかなか捕まらない。石の家には少し前に顔を出したのだろう。次に会うことがあればよろしく伝えておいてくれ。ところで君はどういった要件でコートに？なるほど。テンパード化の治療。暁の考えることは途方もないな。蛮神対策の大きな助けにもなるだろう。となれば急ぎ気工房と掛け合ってなるべく多くの精輪水を用立てるとしよう。輸送にはイシュガルドの飛空艇を使うといい。我々もできることを全力でやる。君たちに最大限の助力をさせてくれ。
There's a lot of resources, man.
Ah, 疲れた。精輪水のバレルがあんなに重いなんて。あなたは人に運んでもらったみたいね。私も変な意地張らないで、そうすればよかったわ。
二人ともお疲れさん。しかし渡した手形以上の量があるようだが。そうか、アイメリク卿が助かるぜ。
こっちも初期設定は無事に終わってる。術式やら何やら大変ではあったが、頼もしい助っ人が来てくれたからな。
よう、久しぶりだな。テンパードの治療なんぞに興味はないが、アラグの連中ですらできなかったことをやるんだろ。だったら俺がいなくちゃ始まらない。そうだろう、ガーロンド。
それが請求書だけ置いてとんずらしたやつのセリフか？苦労して捕まえたんだ。うちの社員として給料分以上に働いてもらうぞ。
ま、他にも付き合ってやる理由はある。どこぞの未来では天才技術者たちが次元と時空を超える理論を確立したとか。功績の9割は俺様、1割がガーロンドってとこだろ。悪いが俺は未来の自分にだって負けるつもりはないんでね。この研究も踏み台にさせてもらう。
なら俺は1割だけだが、お前一人じゃたどり着けない1割を担うとしよう。
はっ、勝手に言ってろ。
そういえば視覚石を使っての治療、あの方法論も大いに参考になった。ミコトのエーテル学の知見は大したものだよ。さて、準備も無事に終わったことだ。シミュレーションを開始するぞ。問題なく始まったな。あとはこいつが術式を見つけるまで待つだけだ。お前はゆっくりしといてくれ。まずい、負荷がかかりすぎたか。
親方、このままじゃ壊れちまうっす。
くそ、止めるしかないか。
待ってくれ。もう少し、あと少しで術式が導き出せそうなんだ。くっ、
おっと、こりゃダメかもな。
もうすぐ頼む。来た。大丈夫。消える前に術式は覚えた。これなら理論上はいけるはず。テンパード化の治療がきっとできる。
ダメっす。全部お釈迦になっちまったっす。
悪い。俺が止めるなって言ったから。
なに、構わないさ。時空超越理論には遠く及ばないが、テンパードの治療はきっとこの先の世界を変えるだろう。お前たちが紡ぐ新たな未来に貢献できたんだ。それに比べれば魔導端末なんて安いもんだぜ。
ありがとう。
さて、
俺たちが協力できるのはここまでだ。あとはお前たちに任せたぞ。
お待たせいたしました。
ガブ、お利口にしてた？
状況は相変わらずです。暴れることはないのですが、喋ることもなく、ただ静かにじっとしています。
大丈夫よ。きっと直してあげるからね。
いやあ、ここで会うとは奇遇だね。
二人とも蛮身対策の方を手伝ってるって聞いたけど、もう済んだの？
リムサロミンサの会議に参加したのだけれど、出席するはずの海賊の一部が現れなくて、結局会議はお開きになったわ。
仕方なく石の家に戻ろうとしていた矢先、君たちを見かけたというわけさ。ガブに会いに来ているということは、もしかして例の治療のめどが立ったのかい？魔導端末による演算で術式の改変案を割り出すか。なかなかに興味深いね。
不活性になっている魂をフォークシーで活性化しつつ、記憶継承術を改変した術式で歪められた信仰心を戻す。確かにエーテル学的にも理にかなっているわ。でも魂の活性化を先行させれば 信仰心まで強めてしまう。かといって不活性化した自我のない状態では新たな術式の効果も薄くなるはず。これらは同時に行う必要があるのではなくて。
さすがは魔女待とうや。その通りだ。だから新たな術式をポークシーに込めようと思う。ソウルサイフォンを改造した時の方法論を応用するわけさ。
確かに。そうすればアンジェロは2つの魔法を同時に発動できるようになるわ。ラハがいちいち術を唱える必要もなくなるし、効率的よね。
ああ。ただ難点がないわけでもない。新たな術式をポークシーに固定するためにはかなりの魔力が必要なんだ。前の俺ならクリスタルタワーから膨大な魔力を得られたが、今は良くて人並みだからな。誰かに補助してもらいたい。
そういうことなら私とヤシトラに任せてくれ。
ええ、久々の活動だっていうのに、やったことといえば会議くらいだもの。魔力なら有り余っているわ。
ありがとな。では始めるぞ。よし、十分だ。ポークシーに術式を刻む。これで固定できたはずだ。
本当にたくさんの魔力がいるんだね。
かのアラグ文明でさえやれなかったことを成し遂げようとしてるわけだからな。簡単にとはいかないさ。アリゼ、次はそっちの番だ。実際の治療には今の魔法以上に時間も手間もかかる。集中できるように軍令部の部屋を借りよう。付き添いは俺が。あんたは信じて待っててやってくれ。それが一番力になるだろうからさ。
必ずカブを救ってみせるわ。じゃあ行ってくる。
では我々はあちらで待機するとしよう。アリゼたちを信じて朗報を待つんだ。 テンパードの治療法確立は長年万身問題を抱えていたエオルゼアにとって新たな突破口となるだろう。正直に言って私は積み食いかもテンパードかも治療の可能性はないと見て受け入れるしかないと考えていた。諦めることが現実的な大人の思考だとすら思っていたのさ。しかしアリゼは決して諦めずハルリクの治療を成功させ、そして今回も我が妹ながら感服させられたよ。彼女の諦めの悪さ、いや厳しい現実に抗う姿勢を私も見習わないといけないね。それもそうだ。と言っても正面から伝えたら怒られてしまいそうだね。大丈夫かいアリゼ。
治療はどうだったの？
アルフィーノ、みんな一緒で嬉しい。
ガブ、君は。
僕、あれからずっとタイタンサーマのことで頭いっぱいだったの。でもお父さんとお母さんのことも忘れなかったよ。だからタイタンサーマのこと考えないようにしたよ。ずっとアリー
アリゼ。
偉かったね、ガブ。アリーゼも偉いよ。僕の仲間たちもみんな直せる？もちろんよ。これからどんどんみんなを直してあげるからね。
それにあたってみんなにも伝えておきたいことがある。テンパードの治療には膨大な魔力が必要なんだ。ガブはアリゼ一人で治せたが症状が重ければ。加えて理論上この術で治せるのは魂の変容だけだ。エーテル放射を重ねられ肉体にまで変異が及んでいる場合は残念ながら治せない。つまり誰も彼も救えるような万能な術じゃないんだ。
それでもガブの治療が成功したことは大きな一歩だわ。次は治療法を広めていく道筋をつけましょう。
そうなると次なる課題は治療用のポークシーをどうやって量産するかだね。第一世界で作られたものだが原初世界でも作れるのだろうか。
使い魔のことだったら頼れる人は一人よ。マトウヤに相談しましょう。私じゃなくて本物にね。
ガブは国家団のところに戻っていてね。それじゃあ また会いましょう。アリーゼ、ありがとう。
これまたゾロゾロと。死の間際に見る走馬灯にしちゃ気の利かないメンツだね。
ザルシンのもとに旅立つ前に少し話をさせてくれない？まだ直接お礼を言えていないんだから。マトウヤ、私たちが倒れている間、肉体の維持に尽力してくれたこと、本当に感謝しているわ。
向こうの世界の居心地が良すぎて帰ってきたくないのかと疑っていたくらいさね。
確かに名残惜しくはあったわ。異界に渡るなんて経験そうそうできることではないし、もう数年は残りたかったくらいよ。
彼女は世界の真理を追い求めて第一世界における古代文明の研究に打ち込んでいたのです。当地では魔女マトウヤと名乗り 人々に慕われていたのですよ。
本名を秘する文化の人々を相手にした時、とっさに出た名がそれだっただけよ。
やれやれ、人の名を勝手に名乗っておきながらその力を頼りに来るなんて厚顔無知も甚だしいね。
私はよくできた弟子だから死の教えに忠実なの。謎に行き当たったら先人の知恵に当たれ。そう口を酸っぱく解いてきたのは誰だったかしら。
ところでそっちの若造は何者だい？
紹介が遅れて申し訳ない。この度暁の血盟に加わったグラハティアだ。賢人たちの肉体の維持に協力してくださったことに私からも深く感謝を。彼らが倒れたのは私の未熟な召喚術のせいだったのだから。
そうか、あんたが例のアラグの。バルデシオンのジジイから話を聞いたことがあるよ。あそこの孫娘からも事のあらましは報告を受けてる。ともかく楽に押し、堅苦しいのは嫌いなんだ。未熟な術だかなんだか知らないが、若造の失態をいちいち叱ってやる趣味はないよ。
ありがとうございます。俺もマトウヤ様のことはガラフさんから聞いてたんだ。やっと会えてとても嬉しい。
さて、もう前置きは十分だろう。早く要件を言っとくれ。こっちはもう長くないんだからね。なるほどね。状況は把握したよ。似たような使い魔を作ることならできなくはないが、アラグの秘術を応用した術式というのが厄介だね。
そう、術者はアラグの高血を持つ俺だけに限定される。だから使い魔に術式を固定する作業はこっちでやろうかと。
となるとわしは魂を活性化させる能力を持ったその豚もどきを作ればいいってわけかい。しかし一匹二匹ならともかく大量に作るとなると面倒だね。あんたもいちいち術をかけるのは骨が折れるだろう。こうなったら豚もどきを生み出す使い魔を、いわばマザーポークシーを作ってみるかね。やれやれ、まさかもう一度誇りのかぶったあの場所を使うことになるとは。
ああ、いつでも準備万端だ。
さあ、まずは素材集めからやってもらおうかね。案内役のポロッゴの言うことをよく聞くんだよ。
俺がやる。
もらう。覚悟してちょうだい。
諦めが悪いんだ。